I came to the hospital. It was full of the dead bodies. Something to do with 18.
If you are fighting, are you going to rule trees, grass? It is people that you are really pushing into the war to die. These are the people you are going to rule.
After 5 decades of war and over 2 million people dead,
South Sudan, way!
hope was birthed in the residents of South Sudan.
Happy birthday, newest nation, Sudan, 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 Sudan.
Africa's lastborn came into existence. But despite this outward optimism, ethnic and tribal clashes now threaten to push the world's newest nation into chaos. This is Bor, a city that was one of South Sudan's fastest growing and primed to rival the capital, Juba. But now it stands in ruins, a pale shadow of its former self, a shell of life, a picture of despair. The result of an attack by rebels that rendered the town inhabitable. Civilians fled for their life as a 25,000-strong army attacked the area and left destruction in its wake.
Acting governor was sent to come and assess the situation. The mayor of the town also came to bury the bodies that were lying all over.
The Brigadier General says it took them 9 days to clear the town, picking bodies that had piled up all over the town. Once collected, they are brought here to Block 10, a mass gravesite where already 4 graves have been filled. The graves look like this.
39.
And by the time we were visiting, already the last one was piling up with bodies.
Ferried in the villages, good number of them. Now in Bor town, where we have these mass graves, these people are approximately about 500. And there are other mass graves somewhere in the church where people who were killed inside the church had been buried. And it is also another good number. We also have a separate number of people who have been buried individually.
Now in Bor, if you don't find your loved ones at the gravesite, you will look for them here. Not sure everyday scene at a hospital is it seeing the military personnel here manning the stations, but that is what this hospital has had to contend with now after the attack. The military are the ones in charge of this particular facility. This is the Bor State Hospital, at least as they wait for the civilians to come back and man their stations. And there is a reason why people fled the hospital. It was attacked and all the patients killed.
So I came to the hospital. It was full of the dead bodies. Something to do with 18. We cleaned it up. We removed the bodies. We washed it. It was smell like somebody cannot tolerate it. And some of them actually they're disabled. One of the disabled was there, packed to the outpatient, also been killed. Plus 5 pediatric in the pediatric wards. Yeah. Plus one woman actually she was about to deliver.
Since then, the hospital is now under the care of the military. They are the hope, the only hope for the residents who have come back to the town from hiding. But it is not sufficient. Medicine, food, and water are a problem. And even bed space, with the few who came here sleeping on these beds supported by sticks or even sleeping on the floor.
My theater is not working, so all the cases, wounded soldiers, civilian wounded, some of the malnutrition kids, some of them neglected, like all musée. They left them when the people ran away for something to do with 1 month, no food.
The captain says it will take people to come back to rebuild the region, but the task seems almost insurmountable. There are some that have decided to come back despite it all. But what are they coming back to is the question, and will the peace last? The narrative of South Sudan may have been written in the ink of blood and war, but there is a belief and indeed an outcry for a change. these events, something they will not forget anytime soon.
Why are they fighting? Is it because of what? Through fighting, are you going to make change?
I hope that people of South Sudan, they are not two tribes. They are not Dinka and Nuer alone. We have so many hundreds of tribes. So I just want these issues not to create the hatred inside the hearts of the South Sudanese. I want them to forgive themselves.
Actually, the reasons why the bonds are kept for the future politicians to witness them is to give them a syndicate of humanity and to educate them as well, such that when you want to become a leader of people, you have to make political transformation through dialogue and not through violence.
Next on Sunday Live, we will tell you about the humanitarian crisis and the way out. Willis Raburu, Citizen TV, South Sudan.